Sorry, y'all. I believe YouTube cut me off. I don't know what happened, but my taping stopped. But anyway, to avoid fornication, see, the thing about it, when you read that text, let every man have his own wife. Why does it say that? It means don't have someone else's wife. Have your own. Do not fornicate. To avoid fornication and burn, to avoid it, you need to be married. That's why I did the last video saying you either gonna get married or you gonna die in sin. If you can't compose yourself because you have these urges, it's better for you to have a wife. It's better for you to have a husband or abstinence. Because fornicators go to hell. Those fornication and adultery are huge sexual sins, abominations, lustful eyes, lustful thinking, touching. But it is forbidden by God to touch a married man, to lust upon a married man. The minute you see, the minute you see it, I don't care if you came out, hello, doctor. The minute you see that wedding band, your eyeball should be looking in the other direction. Father, forgive me. I didn't know he was married. The minute you see it, but see, now we're dealing with in today's society with a bunch of demons running rapid around here that people don't even care. And I'm like, do you know the consequences of touching something that you're not supposed to touch? Do you know the consequences of it? Looking and lusting upon something that don't belong to you? Secretly wanting something? God knows your inner thoughts. And he looks at you when you do things like this. You don't even understand. You're being judged. But when you say things like, oh, he's a married man, that brother, when your mind is like, that's a brother that's married, that's a sister in Christ, a brother in Christ that's married. Or even if it's not, when it comes to the terms like that's a married man, his wife, when you acknowledge that, God is pleased because your mind is not perverse. Well, God is joined together. Like I said, what do you think these weddings are about? Like, what do you think happens when you walk down the aisle? And see, now a lot of people are coming into realizations, whether you went on a talk show and you thought it was cute, what is it called? My fiance, my first marriage at first sight. They made a mockery of marriage, and you sat up there and you gave away your marriage right. See, once you give away your marriage right, I don't care if you say I was doing it to help somebody get a green card. I was doing it because I was on a talk show. I was doing it as a prank. It's gone. You don't play with that. You play with fire, you're going to get burnt. Now he's giving you these excuses. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. No, it wasn't no mistake. Because remember what I told you. You got a 15-year-old girl. She was a virgin. She decided to lay down and have sex with this 16-year-old boy. He was a virgin. Now they got a baby on the way. Both of them not married. And they both say it's a mistake. But in 9 months, you got a baby. 9 months is up. Here is the baby. This is a product of your ignorance in which you was trying to play house before saying I do. Now you have a baby born out of wedlock that you have to take care of. Okay? It happened anyway. You can't undo it. So when you say I do, it is literally God has joined you together. And you're going to try, look, I was searching scriptures. I was trying to see, well, is there a way? then I was like, you know it's bad when I was like, well, maybe I remember when I first met my husband, he was engaged before. Let me see if he was. And then I'm like, okay, I got snatched by God. So God is clearly showing me that my husband had never been married before. And I was his first and only wife. So I can cry, but after a while, the crying is going to, dry up, and it's just going to turn into laughing, and you just be like, you know what? And then the realization, the whole shock about it all was that, wait a minute, God, you revealed this to me. You revealed this to me, but now it is so many people who don't understand how serious this is. It's forbidden. Hi. It's forbidden. Anyway, when y'all get a chance, please go through the hell testimony videos, because this thing is real.